Welcome, friends. It's your old pal, Sir Nigel. We're back with another episode of Scooby-Doo Mystery, an adventure game on Sega Genesis. Now, in the previous episode, we found out about some secret instructions, and on this episode, there are two things I want to focus on. First of all, this gentleman right here said he lost his doll. It's a part of his heritage, I guess you could say, while walking home through the woods, something like that. So we want to see if we can take a look at that and find it. And then also, we need to find a way to distract the cook away from the cafe here so we can get this key, which we can't do with the cook standing right there. So that guy's left, but that's okay. I'm sure we can bring him back by using our bell again. So I want to start off by just going outside briefly and seeing if the doll happens to be laying around out there somewhere now that we've talked to that guy. And if so, then we'll give it to him. Otherwise, we'll go on to the next task. Doesn't appear to be over here. I wonder if we could use our shovel with this statue sculpture thing. Like maybe the doll is in the snow at the thing's feet. Well, first let's look at it again. Do you think the guy that modeled for this got better? That's pretty much what he said before. So just to make sure, let's try to push and pull it. No, that doesn't do any good. Not that I was expecting it to. Okay, so let's use the shovel with the totem pole. And just for the heck of it, let's try using the can with the totem pole, just in case we can scoop a little bit of snow with that. Okay, I didn't really expect that to work, but I thought it was worth a try. Now, one thing I'm thinking is it's very likely that the doll, the Kachina doll that we're looking for, is in the bear's cave. Maybe the bear is holding it as he's napping, or it's simply in his cave. Because when we're outside, the only areas we can explore is this is the farthest right we can go over here. And this next screen is the farthest left we can go over here. And that's it. So I'm thinking there is a good chance that the bear has it. Which means, in addition to needing to find a way to distract the cook, we need to find a way to distract the bear. Maybe we can use our bell out here, and that will do something for us. No. Can we use the can with the bear? Maybe the bear will get its snout stuck in the can, something like that. Yes, I know there's gunk inside the can. Didn't I say to use it? Use empty chili can with bear. Okay, that doesn't work. Use empty chili can with the pot. Use pot with the bear. Use bottle of oil with the bear. Maybe the bottle of oil is used, considering this is based on a cartoon, maybe the bottle of oil is used in a cartoony way where you're supposed to spread it somewhere and get someone to chase you, and then they'll slip in the oil. Now, if we go upstairs, the chief person that's supposedly haunting the hotel does chase us, so maybe that's where we use the oil. We'll try that next, because I really don't think we can do anything with the bear right now. I don't think we have the right tools to deal with the bear. Ha ha ha, very funny. Okay, that's what we'll do. Next, we'll go upstairs and see if we can spread the oil on the floor up there. Something like that. Use... No, I said... Yes, we already know about the can, thank you. Use... bottle of oil... with... the door? It doesn't look like we can place it anywhere on the floor. There's no active points on the floor we can select. We can try using it on the other door just to be sure. Okay, I didn't think so with that either, but I thought it was worth a try. Okay, so a viewer on the previous video commented that one way we could possibly distract the cook is by going into the kitchen, and this is how you get into the kitchen, and making some sort of noise in the kitchen to distract the cook. So he comes into the kitchen, and then we jump back in the dumbwaiter, head upstairs, run downstairs and around to the cafe so we can grab the key before he gets back, which sounds like a reasonable plan to me. It sounds like a standard adventure game sort of plot, if you will. So now we need to find, or at least see if there is a way we can distract the cook. I wonder if maybe we can use the empty chili can with the termites. The vent is in the way. Okay, maybe that's something we're supposed to do. Open the vent, get the termites into the can, and then somehow use the can of termites with the cook. But in order to open the vent, we obviously need to use one of our tools. I don't think we have anything that works on the vent just yet. So not the can opener, not the shovel. We've already tried the scissors before. Not the scissors. Maybe we can use the can with the vent? No, that doesn't work. The pot with the vent, there's no reason that should do anything. The heater with the vent cover does what you would expect. The bell just ringle-dingles. So I guess we do need to find a screwdriver somewhere to open up that vent so we can get to the termites. So now it's just a matter of finding a screwdriver, though I'm not sure where you would find one except perhaps in that shed outside. But the problem with getting into the shed outside is it's locked. And we don't have the key. So maybe there's something else you can do to cause a distraction in the kitchen. So let's start trying to use more stuff. Use pot with stove. Pot with microwave. I know we can probably fill it with water again. That's what we did before. We filled with the pot with water. Maybe we need to do that again. Maybe fill the pot with water, put it in the refrigerator for some reason. I don't know why that would even be a thing, why that would make a difference. Now, I would think that maybe you could fill the pot with water and put it in the freezer and turn it into a block of ice, except I don't think you can open the freezer section, just the refrigerator. Well, let's try using the pot with the sink again. Okay, now we have another pot of water. Let's just see what it says about the pot of water. There's water in this pot. Hope it doesn't spill. I wonder if that's supposed to be a clue, the comment about it spilling. Use... No, I didn't say eat. I said use pot of water with refrigerator. No, still nothing with the stove. Like there's no wood, no matches. Besides, I don't have a clue how to run it. Okay, so we would need to find wood and something to light it with in order to use the stove, because it's a wood-burning stove, apparently. And maybe we could then boil the water and that could get the cook into the kitchen. But that doesn't seem to be an option at the moment. Is there anything else? Anything else at all we can do in the kitchen? Can we open the bag of flour? I don't think we can even access the bag of flour now that we've uncovered the peephole. Can we pull the bag of flour back into place? Push that flour, just push it. Alright, I'm going to have a little poke around and I'll bring things back if I find something interesting to do. Interesting. Now that is interesting. We looked through the peephole again, and the fire's going in the fireplace again, even though we had put the fire out. And when we were in the lobby before, the fire wasn't going. So I wonder if it really has been relit, or if that's just the way it looks every time you look through the peephole. If maybe those are the only graphics they made for the peephole scene. Not that it really applies much to our current situation. We couldn't put the pot of water on the fire even if it was going again, because when we tried that before, it put the fire out. That's how you put the fire out to solve the previous puzzle about the secret instructions. So I don't think that has any relevance to the current puzzle. Here we are in the lobby again, and as you can see, the fire isn't going. So it looks like that animation of the fire going when you look through the peephole is just the only animation or graphics they created for the peephole scene. So it's unimportant. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. So I just tried to take some of the Christmas lights. Before I tried using the outlet directly right here, thinking I could maybe plug the heater into it, and that didn't work. It didn't do anything. So I realized I hadn't actually tried anything with the Christmas lights themselves, so I thought, well, maybe I could pick up the Christmas lights, and then it'd let me use the heater with the outlet. But when I tried to take the Christmas lights, he says he can't reach them. So that makes me think that perhaps we can use something with the Christmas lights, like with the shovel, to extend our reach. Can opener, I don't think that would do us any good. None of these other things will extend our reach, and we certainly can't use it with the outlet. Just like we can't use the heater with the outlet, at least not right now. Now, do we have anything else that can possibly extend our reach? It doesn't look like it. So, if we can find something to extend our reach, which, if there is something, it's probably in the shed again, then we might be able to get the Christmas lights for whatever reason. Now, I doubt we can take the sign over here, or push it, or pull it, or anything like that. I don't think I've tried to talk to the bear yet, but that also doesn't do anything. And we can't push the bear or any of that. And we already tried using these different items with the bear. So I don't think we can do anything with the bear right now. I don't think we have the right item for that. We don't have the right item for reaching the Christmas lights. And this door right here, of course, is locked. Unless we can use the shovel to bash the lock off, which I really don't think we can. Or maybe the can opener to cut the lock? Or the scissors, considering this is a game? No. And then none of these other things would do much to it either. Alright, the exploration continues. I thought of another possible way to distract the cook. If there's some way we could wake up the bear and get him to growl and then record that and then, I don't know, hide the recorder somewhere and then play it so the cook can hear it so he thinks we're hungry. Then maybe we can get him to go into the kitchen to make us something to eat, considering every time we ask the cook to make us something to eat, he says that we don't look hungry, something like that. But there again, I'm not sure how we can go about waking up the bear, considering the only thing we have right now that makes any sort of noise is the bell. And when we use the bell out here, it doesn't do anything. See? So unless we used the pot of water, we dumped it on the bear, I doubt that'll work. No, so we can't wake the bear up by tossing the pot of water on him. And I don't think any of these other things we have will work for making noise in such a way to wake the bear up. And I don't think we can use any of these items together to do anything interesting. I've already tried using the heater with the battery. It doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure what we need to do to wake the bear up. Well, that's really all the time I have for recording today. It looks like we have plenty of questions and ideas of things we can do, but not necessarily any idea of how we can go about doing them in the game. It seems like we still need to find some items so we can do things. However, as I mentioned in the previous episode, there are only so many locations, so many areas in the game we can access, so it's not like there are a lot of places we still need to explore. I think we've gotten just about everything we can get from the different areas, so there must be something little that we haven't picked up yet, or something that we're not doing, something we can interact with that we haven't tried yet. But anyhow, that's it for this episode. Let me know your ideas and comments as always. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And tune in again next time for more of this.